Wisdom time. That's right, wisdom. I was just watching The Green Mile with Tom Hanks, and they got into the point where they understand that John Coffey's innocent, but what can they do? The judges, the courts, it's all been decided. And even though John Coffey is as innocent as can be, he was just trying to help. And they saw him with the babies in his hand and decided, you're the rapist murderer. And let me show you. This is amazing. Look at this. Look. That's something. Look at that. See those snow-capped mountains? Isn't that beautiful? Mount Baldy looks like to me. So they simply decided to they just have to stay quiet. And then of course Tom Hanks in the movie, he goes to John Coffey and he says, John, what do you want me to do? He says, well, it'll be a blessing to be gone. This pain, because he's so sensitive. He's so sensitive that all these little things, they seem to grab at him, and there's a movie right now called, it's actually a TV show, Manifest, and everyone on the plane in Manifest is in the same boat. They all, not all of them, but many of them are absolutely connected to one another. So if one goes through pain, they all feel the pain. If one man is tortured, the other, in this case, the child is feeling it, and it's just like, really? And this reminds me of The Green Mile, because it's that same idea that someone is so connected and so in touch. And it's not just a far-fetched idea. If you remember, twins often feel a sympathetic pain with one another. And one twin can be going through something, the other twin goes, and they just know. So it's not unusual. It's not unusual to Tom Jones all of a sudden. So I think that in the spirit, it's easy to see how Jesus would have felt all the crushing pain, all the horrendous feelings of the sin, and that he absolutely cares for us. For God so loved, God so loved the world. He's so loved, he's so loved, he's so loved. And when he has that love, there's no crossing there, lady. This lady doesn't seem to understand English. She's going to try to cross there, but there's no pedestrian crossing there. There's no crosswalk. They're going to give that lady a ticket. There is no way to cross there. I don't know what she's doing. She's got to go around. I'm going to make sure. Maybe I'll let her know. Yeah, don't cross here, lady. I'll give you a big ticket. You're risking a $100 ticket crossing here. You got to stay in the crosswalks. I don't know if I have a chance to do that or not. I don't know. We'll see. If you're crossing, be careful. They'll give you a big ticket. You got to stay in the crosswalks. You can't cross here. Just make sure. Oh, good. All right. She's not crossing. That's good. She's just standing there on the corner looking across the street like I'm going to cross any second. Oh, yeah, that's good. But I didn't want to get her a ticket. So, better to step up and say something than, be Mr. Quiet and Mr. I mind my own business, and I don't want to take a chance. Do we help other people, even if it risks us looking like a schmuck? I mean, yesterday I went to a little place called Eagles Tacos. It's a truck, and it's right there at the corner on Colorado Boulevard and the muffler shop. And I saw people whose plates were complete. They were finished. So I just jumped on with my waiter's outfit and I served them. I took away their plates. I asked if they needed anything. and I just turned into a waiter for a second. And I was just there to get my $2 nachos. They don't sell $2 nachos, but I get them anyway. Even how do you get them if they don't get them? They get them for me. So remember, maybe it was for a few more dollars. The movie by Sergio Leone, and the headhunter, the bounty hunter. He was played by a very famous actor, and he was dressed up as a priest at the moment, and he had his Bible and he had a newspaper, and so the talkative gentleman across from him was chatting him up, and he said, "Where you go?" "Well, I'm getting off at such and such," and the guy said, "Well, this train doesn't stop at such and such." He looks over and he goes, "It'll stop." And then a moment later, he's pulling the red lanyard there, and the train is, emergency stopping, and everyone's, freaking out. And it's funny because the conductor comes and says, "Who pulled that string? And you can't just pull that string." And oh my gosh! And so they took one look at him, and he's like, and he said, "Well, sir, we're certainly glad to make any special stops or arrangements that are necessary." And that's funny. That's the power of the Holy Spirit. I mean, God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. The Holy Spirit can allow people to have authority and power where they don't think they have it at all. It's just amazing. Alrighty, well, God bless you. I'm going into paint now. I'm going to get my wire brush. I'm going to get my paintbrush. I got the painter ready. I'm going to run in. I'm going to paint. I'm going to make sure to take these little pictures of my little baby doll, little Bethany Rosie, in. My little angel girl. The little angel girl from heaven. She's the little angel girl from heaven. That's what she is. She's the little angel girl. Such a sweetheart. Such a little pumpkin. Papa's little pumpkin. She's a little pumpkin. That's what she is. Yeah, Papa's little pumpkin. My big girl, I got a call from the school, and my big girl turned out she said she was tardy to PE. I'm like, you can't be tardy, girl. It starts off with tardy, and pretty soon you're truant. All right, well, give me a call, 1-213-713-8954, email 8954green@att.net, on the Twitter, Mr. Bob 8954, and of course you're watching the Vandy Camps building in full operation, and it was built as Vandy Camps back in the late 70s, I do believe. Alrighty, Lord bless you wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I'll talk to you soon. This is old Big Bob. Big Bob. Big Bob. Thumbs up, remember? Bye.